Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I've got a fan-suggested project that is Disrupt, become Silicon Valley's new unicorn startup, a fully asymmetric economic board game with worker placement, I'm assuming. 1 to 4 players, 90 minutes to play, ages 14 plus, funded in 3 hours, don't care. $49, 45 euros. Okay, so I see a lot of things I like here. This is currently the 115th ranked project on all of Kickstarter, so not doing the most on the popularity, but it's already funded. It's going to happen. I look at the main thing, and I feel like maybe we should zoom in on something, because it's really hard to... Like, this just looks very bland and generic and blah. Like, I feel like we need to zoom in and focus in on something on this main bit of the marquee. But everything else outside from that I do like. So I'm excited to check this one out. It's got 4 days left to go. Ooh, card-driven. Okay. As always, when you go in the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go.
Hi, I am John, and this is my story. I had this great idea for a startup. Only problem was, I had no money. Fortunately, this angel
I feel like they're doing a really nice job spotlighting the components here.
investor bought some shares. I used the money to collaborate with a BPO. I worked really hard.
Don't know what any of this stuff is actually meaning right now, but I do like how the components look.
But last, my startup was developing. I hyped my project through social media and increased my brand equity. The market was bullish, and I was on board the gravy train. All until this market leader shows up. He gave me a choice, buyout or war.
Steal 1 share from a player that plays after you. Steal any 2 resources from each player. So these look like stock image photos, which it is what it is. I think that's going to turn off most people, but it's not the end of the world. Remove 1 cube from up to 2 different projects. Okay.
I sold out. Took the money. Why? I knew what he didn't know. Now I had money, ideas, and more projects coming. Who would you be in Silicon Valley? Disrupting now. Kickstarter.
Okay. It looks interesting. Do I want it? Yeah, it looks like an interesting game. I'd like to see a gameplay video, I'd like to see the rule booklet, that sort of thing. But I'm intrigued. Can you do it? Look pretty solid so far. I need to be convinced. And how much is it? Hopefully it'll be around the bush when we get to the price. So first grade 18 back. Let's introduce ourselves. We are Thanos, Eladius, and Demetrius Theodorakis. Both of us have been enthusiasts of board games since our school days. Our shared passion for gaming brought us together, and we have been inseparable ever since. After years of playing board games, we set our sights on creating a published company to share our love for board games, stuff, things. Yeah, we did a thing. We have 2 people here. I don't think they're going to help in the customer service, though, so always something to mention there. Always something to note there, I should say. So we've hit 8 of 20 stretch goals. I do like that. That's kind of cool. We're spotlighting that. It's interesting. 1 to 4 players, 90 minutes, ages 14 plus. And asymmetric player powers... Asymmetric player powers, bargaining, and fantastic puns team up for a very entertaining yet tight Euro player experience. Asymmetric player powers, bargaining, and fantastic puns team up for a very... So, pretty much just mentioning the mechanisms of the game. Okay. What sets Disrupt apart is the unique asymmetry for each player for economic game with similar actions to make things simpler. Originally drawn to the components and the puns, we now also enjoy the corporate intrigue and the strategic planning. Okay. Quotes, not the worst I've seen, but definitely not great. First player token, like, they don't make me feel like I have to play this or get this. It's just kind of like they're spotlighting aspects of the game that I kind of already knew, I guess. First player token, lore book speaking Silicon Valley, extra set player cards. That sounds great. Wish I knew what it was. Kids mode. Cool. So it's going to be a variant. Lore book startups. Don't know what that is. Extra set event cards. That's hot. Core Card blue core upgrade. Linen finish on box and cards. Okay. Why is there cubes in here? Oh, because we haven't reached it yet. We're on the way to reaching it. That's interesting. This is interesting how they did this. I'd still like a little bit more information on this, but it looks snazzy. Extra set player cards. A very clever and unique approach to economic games with asymmetrical abilities and powers giving you so many different strategies and ways to play. Yeah, these quotes kind of scare me a little bit. At the moment, we know that this game will be available in English, German, and French. It is a Euro game with very high interactive and communicative shares. What does that mean? A real insider tip. This game evokes emotions that few Euro games can match. The minimal aesthetics are very beautiful, and I really like how the mechanics blend with the theme. Okay, so hopefully in theories it should be easy to learn and teach, I guess. Game highlights. Stuff, things. I just want the price already. Oh, you already did. It was $49. It's very reasonable. Cool. Is that it? Is there only one price level? Because I'm cool with that. Rarely have mechanics and theme fit together so well, making Disrupt very unique. So they're saying it's very heavily tied rules to mechanisms. I do love that. That's always a good thing. Rule booklet. This guide is a living document. Cool. Give us feedback. Lore books. Lore books are chapters, including the rule book, displayed as separate booklets for visual purposes. So why do I want, like, I guess I just don't get that. All right, so let's check out the English rule booklet. Component setup me. Intro, no thanks. There we go. Contents, okay. It's weird that that's before that, because that's, okay, whatever. Component list, here we go. And the setup, give me that setup. Numbered, looks good. Pictures, illustrations, examples. Okay. Doesn't look bad. All right, that makes me feel a lot more comfy about it. What's this lore booklet thing? I don't know what that is. So I'm curious, because I unlocked 2 of those on the stretch goals, and I'm not excited about them because you didn't really tell me what they are. English rule booklet beta? No, this is still the rule booklet. I just want to know what the lore booklet is. And why I need lore book for a Euro. Disrupt English rule booklet. That still just says rule booklet. So these lore books. Please click to download the beta rule booklet. So these are different things. Oh wait, was it in the back? And I just missed it? Do I have to scroll down further to see the lore book? Where's the lore book? Ooh, that's okay. Like that. Like this is the last page. That's nice. Solo mode, great. Love that. Okay, so I can't look at the lore book. Don't even know what that means. Not excited about it. And yet it's 2 of the stretch goals. Mixing public and hidden information with unpredictable events, Disrupt finds the balance between simulation and social experience. I do like that. Mixing public and hidden information. Mechanic. So 6, 7, 8 gamers, 7, 8, 9 strategy, 4, 5, 6 for calm. That's interesting. It's very interesting stuff here. A triple wow for me. The striking success here is even though it is fairly simple on rules, Disrupt still delivers a high, intense, dynamic, fully involved gaming experience with high player interaction and full-on asymmetry. Okay. I like that better than a lot of the other quotes, I guess. Disrupt's asymmetrical gameplay was fun and challenging. I can't see... Okay, we get it. Tabletop simulator, cool. Love that. A truly asymmetrical, fast-paced game in a 2.0 universe. I don't know what that means. Look no further. Disrupt is here. A first creation of Triple Meeple that could call for others. Is this clickable? No. What's in the box? Okay, here we go. Main board. I'd convert that to inches as well. I imagine the majority of people here are going to be from the United States of America. Yep, 171 to 81, second place in Germany. So, inches. Project tiles, 3 dual layer projects, share logos, social hype logos, the startup meeples, which I thought you did a great job showing me those. Credit cards, starter upper cards, BPO cards, angel investor cards, market leader cards. So we're up to 13, 26, 39, 52 cards, 60 cards. Not a huge chunk of cards there. Okay. That's a little bit concerning. Plus, the cards themselves don't look terribly exciting. Okay. It's not the end of the world. And once again, I need to look at this from the $49 perspective. Very reasonable price. $60 is MSRP. So we're not getting deluxeified. We're not getting fancy bells. We're not getting fancy whistles. We're getting a reasonably priced game. Ooh, wow. That's a nice shot. That is so much more useful than any of your quotes. Like that. Ooh, that's great. Disrupt is an incredibly fun and unique economic board game. The worker placement mechanic may feel blah, blah, blah. I'm done with the quotes. Here we go. Learn while playing, great.
Well-
So it's a full gameplay. You got John in here, got the chapters, great. Playthrough, great. I'm sure this is going to be this is the preview dump that don't care, but they're there. Cool, you got them. You got the gameplays first. Do like that. So all the information you need to decide if this is going to be for a game for you is easily here. So can't knock them there. Yep, we got the video dump. I just want the shipping. Shipping, that's it. Solo gameplay, fantastic.
So
Is it English?
play. So they go. Sorry, they go here.
Okay. I was just curious if it was English. Unboxings, whatever. Don't care. A lot of those. Wow. All this is more important than shipping. No, it's not. Okay. Get it. Oh, here we go. Blink and you'll miss it. 15 to 25. So once again, I'm looking at $64. Very reasonable. In and out the door. I don't have an issue with that price at all. Fine. Okay, retailer pledge, and there's only one pledge level. Cool. They got the $1 sitting on the fence thing. You got the cool, clean, clear. Why back? This feels like an old style Kickstarter. It really does. Where there's not 16 different boxes here. That makes me feel way more comfortable in the Can You Do It, because the only thing they have to do is one game with the different languages. FAQ 27. Please tell me they organized it. They did. Yes, thank goodness. I might alphabetize it, but that's a nitpick. That's a nitpick. This is already, like, that's just a blemish on a pretty face. Like, who cares? Cool. So if I want to find out exactly what I need to find out, it's in there somewhere, hopefully. Great. Updates. 7th stretch goal unlocked. 13 more to go. Yeah, there wasn't like a more robust stretch goal area. So I guess they're just going to explain all the stretch goals here. And not much excitement, like not much engagement. 0 comments, 0 comments, 0 comments, 2 comments. We have a couple with 6 comments. So let's see what the most engaging comments are, where they got 6 a couple times. But yeah, if you're putting out updates, and hopefully we're putting a lot of work into these, because it's always disheartening when you put a lot of work in it and then nobody responds to it. Yeah, nobody. Okay. So 4th stretch goal unlocked. Hello, unicorn, star troopers, and established market leaders, aspiring young entrepreneurs. We know how important it is for families to spend time together, and what better way to do that than playing a board game together. For this reason, we'll be adding a kid-friendly mode to disrupt, simplifying a lot of other rules and making the game accessible to ages 6 through 10. Fantastic. Great. So it's a variant. Enjoy a 2-player duel. So there's gameplay, useful links. Let's see what people got. We need young entrepreneurs, so why not start early with a game? As the kid mode is presented, it doesn't impact the adult game negatively, and strategically we include another target group for the game. Cool. Yeah. I love the stretch goal. My kids are in that range. Yeah, I think this is a stretch goal we don't see terribly often. I think it's a really solid stretch goal, because it doesn't add that much to your game in theory. It's just, maybe an extra page in your rule booklet or something like that. I don't think we need the kids mode. Theme and artwork is not the first choice for children. Moreover, there are thousands of board games for kids available, which we preferred by them. Just my opinion. I mean, I don't think it's a negative. All right. First of all, love the project and happy to be supporting it. Second of all, I was interested in taking a look at the tabletop simulator version of the game before it ships. However, I don't think that it'd be available for test drive. I understand that you need to keep the game from just being pirated on TTS. Really? Are we that, like, that's a big thing? Like whatever. That's like when I see these new game designers like, I'm worried someone's going to steal my game design. It's like, yeah, I get it when you first get into the hobby, but the longer you get in the hobby, you're like, no, nobody's stealing it because nobody's making money. So you can't just give it out to everybody. But would there be a way to set the Disrupt TTS game to friends-only visibility and then use Pledge Manager together Steam usernames? Congratulations on the original and hopefully realistic implementation of your game idea of this challenging topic. The artwork and the components already look extremely promising in the prototype version. I'm very much looking forward to that. Okay. Hi, I really hope I don't regret my decision to support Disrupt as much as I regret supporting your other game, USS Freedom, which you still haven't shipped and which I almost don't believe will ever happen anymore, which I really regret. Thank you, Jan. All right, we got ourselves something to check out here because this was a first-time game designer. So what do they say? Hello, I understand that you have confused us with Dreamcraft Games. We're actually separate companies with different staff members who are associated with Dreamcraft Games are solely our designers. We chose them for their expertise in designing board games. On the other hand, okay, something to note there. So let's check out that game, though. And then let's give this one a grade. USS Freedom Kickstarter by Dreamcraft Games. And you're not Dreamcraft Games. You are somebody different, right? You're hopefully not Dreamcraft with a space in between or some shenanigans like that. No, you're Triple Meeple. Totally different. Got it. So this people didn't get their stuff here. That sucks. Let's check out the comments section. I was very hyped about this game, and I still believe it's good. If I ever will get it, is the delay. We had huge delays and setbacks, but we were trying to deliver. We tried our best to meet deadlines, communicate properly, but sometimes because we're a small team, we don't have the resources to meet the deadline. Okay. Something to note. It's interesting there, but okay. Different team, different company. Hopefully that's just smoke and no fire. So, final grade. Do I want it? Yeah, it looks interesting enough. And honestly, there's a rule booklet there. There's a solo gameplay there. There's tons of gameplays there. You can easily make an informed decision. They've given you everything you need to be able to make that decision. So do I want it? Yeah, I'm going to give them a check mark there. Can you do it? They're only doing one game. They have $21,000, so this should absolutely be something they can do. And it looks like, what are they going to make, a 1,000 print run of it? Maybe a little bit less, 750, something like that. So you got, yeah, maybe it's 1,000, 1,500. Seems reasonable. Can you do it? Yeah, I'll give them a pass there, even though it's their first one. How much is it? Reasonable price. You know, the lack, like the cards amount, but once again, this is just a $60 game. This is not an $80 game. It's not a $100 game. It's not a $120 game. So I'm not going to try and compare it to these other games, which is typically what we actually see on Kickstarters. This is kind of refreshing. I actually like a lot of stuff that I see here. And so at the end of the day, solid grade, I think. Going with a B. Definitely think we should boost up those quotes a little bit. They kind of suck. I think stretch goal information would make a little bit more would be nice here. Like, I don't even know what the lore book it is or why I need a lore book, especially for what looks like a game that's not thematic at all. Like, this does not look like a thematic game in any way, shape, or form. You know, when I see stock artwork, I'm not thinking, oh, look at the theme, you know. But just mechanically, I see all these moving parts. I see the moving pieces. I see the inlaid board. It looks very cool. And it looks like a fun game. And I hope this one does really well, because it does. It looks like a cool little game. So at the end of the day, I think I'm at a B here. Looks like a rock-solid project that's Disrupt. It's got 4 days left to go. If it looks like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to check this one out. Also, if you enjoy the content, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below. And that's it. That's all I got. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. I guess it's already over. It's the Monday. Whatever it is. Bye.